Hey, what's up? Jason here. In this video, I'm going to share the real reasons why your music isn't blowing up, why your music career isn't blowing up, and ways that you can remedy this. Again, my name is Jason, one of the owners of the Anthem Co. My band Mass Anthem usually has about 1 million monthly listeners on Spotify, millions of a monthly audience on YouTube. We've done about 500 million streams with our music catalog. Full-time music artist. I also own a record label, marketing agency with Joey. You'll see him on this channel as well quite a bit. And I just want to touch on a few quick reasons for you guys on why the, again, why your music isn't blowing up. The real reasons. And if you get value out of this, hit subscribe, follow along, drop a comment. We appreciate it. I'm doing my best to show up daily with this content going forward, just to give you guys some insight here, from an artist success standpoint, from a label standpoint, from a marketing standpoint, all this stuff combined into one. Mindset, all this stuff. I have taken hundreds and hundreds of calls with artists over the years. Just had one today. And they're always dumbfounded. Why isn't my music succeeding? Why can't I do this full time? The music industry isn't fair. It's like, honestly, guys, the music industry is becoming more fair than it's ever been. All the rules have changed, though. The power used to be in all the labels. Like, you couldn't release music or do anything. You couldn't tour. You couldn't do any of this stuff if you didn't have a deal. Now we've got stream platforms and social media. Like, it's more fair than it's ever been, but you really got to know the rules to the game. The real reason that your music isn't growing is because you don't actually know the rules to the game. You don't actually know the strategy. You ever play somebody Monopoly that knows the freaking rules to, like, there is a strategy to Monopoly, and I still haven't taken the time to learn it, but I know it exists. There's a certain order you're supposed to buy the properties, and like the odds of landing on ones are higher than others. Like, there's an actual mathematical strategy, and the people that know that, they always win. That's super frustrating. You're like, why do you keep winning? I'm getting annoyed. Ready to throw this little car across the room because I'm getting annoyed. After a 10-hour game, right? It's like 2 a.m. and you're exhausted. There's rules to platforms like Spotify in the same way, guys. If you don't know the rules, you aren't going to win. The odds of you winning if you don't know the rules are slim to none versus somebody else that does know the rules. They will always be favored. The algorithms will favor them because they're giving the algorithms what they want, because they know how the platforms work. I'm going to keep this brief because there's a lot I want to cover, but in our Anthem Network community, guys, we take everything that we know about Spotify. For example, we have a course where we break down literally everything. It's included in the community. You can go through it. We teach you how the algorithms work, how to go check what your popularity score is with the algorithm on the back end with Spotify. If you didn't know, they do that. You can check how popular your song is, how popular your artist profile is. That's what decides if the algorithm is going to start to recommend your music and support your music more with the algorithms. That's usually a pretty mind-blowing thing for artists that don't know that that exists. You aren't blowing up because you don't know how these platforms work. You don't know how these algorithms work. You don't know what to give them, high intent metrics, insight, data to give these platforms. You got to give them the perfect streaming data. You got to be making very intentional decisions and choices. And the artists that lock in on this and figure this out, they get more support from the algorithms. And then you'll look at them and be like, dang, I wish that was happening for me. That's the first thing. I'm trying to keep this one brief, guys, because I have a few topics to cover. But like, if any of this resonates and you want to hear more about any of this stuff, drop a comment below. Subscribe, drop a comment below. Let me know what you're interested in. I'll look at those and make more content around them. The second thing, guys, is limiting beliefs. You're going to hear me talk about a lot of this stuff on this channel quite frequently. Limiting beliefs are the beliefs that you hold very deep within yourself, within your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is basically what dictates the actions that you take in life. and you don't think about it. That's why it's a little dangerous. It's not your conscious mind, it's your subconscious mind. And if you have limiting beliefs, guys, you will self-sabotage certain things in your life to confirm those limiting beliefs. If you have limiting beliefs around money or success, or if music is hard and it's not possible as an independent artist and the industry is out to get me, like, those will dictate your actions, right? Thoughts turn into words and emotions, which turn into actions, which turn into habits, which turn into characteristics, which turns into your destiny. Really think about that. And what happens before the thoughts? Your limiting beliefs, your subconscious programming. What's the best way to fix that? Personally, get around people who are proving the opposite of it. If music's hard, get around people that prove that music is easy. That music can be abundant, can be successful, that you can be very successful on streaming platforms. Every year we've been in the top 0.1% of artists on Spotify with revenue and streams generated. Get around us. We'll show you that it's possible. We'll show you this stuff works, right? Get around other artists like that. You have to see that it's possible. Otherwise, you can kind of get stuck in your head and realize, holy smokes, like, it all feels too difficult. It feels impossible. It feels like I'm trying to move a mountain, climb a mountain, and you're just like not equipped to climb the mountain. You don't have any of the gear, you know? You're gonna be able to climb Everest if you don't have any of the right gear, the right strategies, the right paths to take. No, it's gonna be dangerous. It's not gonna work out for you. It's gonna be a waste of time and energy. It's gonna be intimidating. And what you're going to find, guys, is the longer that you go through your career, as you hit each next phase, you have to become a new version of yourself to hit that next level. The version that you are today might not be the version that is going to serve you and get you to the next level. It got you where you are today, and that's awesome, but now you have to, like, change and grow and develop to become the next version. What are the next strategies to get you to the next level? It feels like every year Joey and I have to change and transform and redevelop ourselves in the company to be able to hit the next level, to be able to, it's okay, we got here, but now we want to go here. Oh my gosh, I feel like we have to change this again. And like, I still have limiting beliefs around that being possible, like that we can do that. Like, it's intimidating. It's like, holy cow, even 10 years in to our company and being artists and all this stuff, we're still having to do this, having to rebrand ourselves, rebuild ourselves internally, and like our mental models and everything with music. So there might be a version of you that has to die so that a new version of you can be birthed that can take you to the next level. That's the second thing that is really getting in the way of like why your music isn't blowing up. You want to know another thing? You might have habits that are hobby habits. I just made this up. We'll throw a little alliteration at you, but hobby habits. You might be approaching music with the habits of a hobbyist, just doing it for fun, even though you might declare and consciously state that you want to do music full-time as a career. And this kind of goes into what I just talked about limiting beliefs and changing yourselves. You got to change into different habits, guys. You got to become more consistent. When I show up daily on YouTube with YouTube videos, one a day, like with my other channels, they grow. A movement starts. Opportunities start to happen. Why? Because I show up daily and I'm consistent. I wasn't able to be consistent before. That was like a new habit, a new thing that I had to build, new skill sets, new version of me that's willing to put in the work and show up and do this. You might have hobby habits that need to go. You're approaching things from a hobby standpoint, not even realizing it. You might have to take this a little bit more seriously, get more consistent, show up a little bit more. Was there anything else that I wanted to talk about? All this, guys, is off the top of my head. I'm just driving around, stopping, putting my phone up, going through some topics that I think would be helpful for you guys as artists. No, I might just call it on this one. Those are really two of the most important things, guys. You got to get your strategies down. You got to learn how all of these different platforms work, how all the algorithms work, how you need to approach every one of them. And you really, really need to get your mindset correct and start being shown where you are limiting yourself with limiting beliefs, because you will self-sabotage your career consciously or subconsciously. If you want help and support from me, from Joey, from our team, join the Anthem Network. There's a 7-day free trial below in the description section. This is where we help you hands-on to grow your career. We don't take percentages of your music. We don't lock you into deals or anything like that. It's literally just join the community, ask us if you have problems, go through everything, that all the resources and stuff that we have built for you, build relationships with the other artists in the community, get the support you need, grow your career more effectively, faster, become the version of you that you need to become to grow your music career, to get this thing to pop off. Learn our strategies. We'll teach you how everything works. You're gonna save so much time, energy, pain. I wish we had this 10 years ago. So it's everything that we wish we had when we started out. So go check that out. Hopefully you get some value out of that. And again, subscribe, drop a comment. We appreciate you. Peace, love, abundance. I'll catch you on the next one.